Aussie Gamers, and welcome to episode 48 of the Aussie Gamers Express podcast, the podcast that's feeling a little blue without red. I am your host, Luke One, and joining me as usual is my good friend Thorncliffe. How are you?
I am fantastic, although I am a little sad.
Oh, what are you sad about?
Well, Red's not here.
Yeah, where's Red?
Oh, he's been a little bit upset this week.
What's he upset about?
Well, would you want the fake story or the real story? Or do you want both?
I'll have both in whatever order you decide to give it.
Well, he's not here because he's actually picketing Bungie for the reinstatement of the loot cave.
It's dirty that he can't get his legendaries and exotics for free. Well, after grinding senselessly.
Yeah, and well, the real reason is that actually Weeks he's punched Red in the face, and he's knocked one of his teeth out because they were playing Destiny the other night, and Red only got 2 kills in the Crucible, but was handed an exotic, so Weeksy was kind of pissed off about it. Yeah.
Well, that's lovely. For those that don't know, Weeksy loves a rage, especially when he doesn't get good shit after he does really well in the Crucible. Come and play us. You may get to see what it's like. Yeah,
that's why I need to start getting back into it with my really low-level character, because I can guarantee I'll be geared up better than him in about 4 or 5 games, because I'll just keep on getting all the good shit.
Oh, yeah, because I'm crap. The worst. You know, that's just a coincidence that it's the crap people that get good stuff, because it's random.
Yes, random.
It is. It's just random, and I've been on both ends of it where I've gone quite well and I get nothing, and I've gone quite well and I get good stuff, and I've also done really poorly and got nothing and good stuff as well. It's as random can be, and that's frustrating and I guess good as well, but whatever. But look, Red's not with us this week. Hopefully we'll have him back as soon as possible. All right, but before we go any further, this week's show in preview, after we are done with our general discussion, we'll go into the news. We've got a few news items. We've got Destiny DLC leaked, which I'm sure everybody's keen to hear about. There's Ocarina of Time being remade in 2D. It's a Pokemon trading card game. PlayStation Vita Minecraft is coming very soon. Got some information on the crew beta. PlayStation Home closing down. A real-life ban in FIFA 15. Mordor Season Pass information and a bit more. After that, we'll go into What's That Sound for this week, and we will close the show. All right, Sean, tell us, what have you been playing this week?
Diablo 3.
Yeah, I saw you've been playing that a bit, yeah.
Yeah, I've just been getting back into it. I haven't really played that much, actually, this week, but I had a rather big weekend with a few different things on, and but still loving it. I've actually put Destiny aside for a bit just to focus a bit more on Diablo 3 and just bumping up the levels.
What level Paragon are you now?
I think about 37.
Wow, powering home, good stuff.
I
don't know if there's a limit to it, but I've seen somebody clock 1,000 Paragon.
Oof.
So good luck. Go hard.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be going that hard. I think I might take Red's advice and hit about 50 to 100, and then just start leaving some Paragon points aside to boost up one of my new characters running through on hardcore, probably. So I really want to do the hardcore run.
Can you do that with your hardcore character?
Oh, I'm not 100% sure, actually. I just assumed you could.
Because I know you can do it to your normal characters, but I don't know. I haven't tried a hardcore run through, so I don't know. But I would imagine that might be locked off, because I know you can't use
apprentice mode or...
No apprentice mode. I know you can't use an existing character. It has to be a fresh character that you start for hardcore mode. So you might find that you can't even use them for that, but I don't know. Definitely. We'll have to look into that.
It might be something I'll have to look into before I start grinding away trying to get too many in.
Yeah.
But I saw a button on there the other day, actually, that you could reset all your Paragon points. So I'm not sure if I could get it to a certain level, then reset it, add them to a new character, beef that character up, do the run through with them, and then reset it again and put it back onto my primary character.
I don't know. What run through are you referring to in that statement?
Uh, just any.
Oh, just any, just another
Yeah,
character to get them through.
yeah.
Yeah, look, I don't know. There are things that you can explore, I guess. I don't know the answers to those.
Mm.
Playing anything else?
Not really. No, no. That's been about it. I did a little bit of PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale on the Vita again, and a little bit more of the Lego Marvel on it. I'm just trying to grind away at that because with that, it's to unlock your next levels and that you need to get a certain amount of, I think they're like stars. So each level has a certain amount of stars in it, and you need to do certain objectives within the level to earn a certain amount of stars. And as you get further along, you need small amounts of stars to open the next level in the lower levels. But as you get further on, you're backtracking a lot to try and boost it up. If you get me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can only pick 2 characters at a time. Well, as far as I can see, you can't. There's no way once you've entered a level that after you've picked your 2 main characters, you can't switch to any other characters. You've got to play through the levels and actually finish the level, and you're able to do maybe 1 or 2 extra things to get extra stars, but then you've got to restart the level again and try and remember what areas need to be unlocked by what characters.
So, okay.
Sense.
Is it so like in the normal Lego games, there are certain bits that you need certain characters to do?
Yep.
But unlike the normal Lego games where you can just hot swap your character out,
Yep.
you can't do that in this.
No, you've only got 2 characters able to be played at one time.
Mind you, the story mode in the normal Lego games don't allow you to change your characters either.
No, it's a free play.
It's only in the free play. So I guess that's sort of the same, isn't it?
Yeah, it is the same, but still, once you're in the free play, you can't.
Oh, even in the free play in this one. This is what Universe in Peril or something, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's really strange the way that they've done it because each level, you could probably run through each level the earlier levels, you could run through them quickly in about a minute or less.
Okay.
And yeah, but once you start going through and actually looking around for was it like Stanley in Peril and all that kind of stuff, you've got to really start looking at the other characters of which ones you can do. And I actually had a little notepad going at one point saying, in this level I need to do this and this, and I'll need these characters available to do it.
Good old school where you used to write in the notes in the back of the instruction manual. Eh?
Yeah, it was that. But yeah, it's not as enjoyable as just the free roam games on the console.
Yeah,
I much rather the set out in the way that they did Lego Marvel, not Lego, sorry, Lego Harry Potter and Lego Lord of the Rings on the Vita are much more friendlier to play than this is.
well, that's not saying much for me then, because I didn't really like any of them.
I platinumed them, but
Yeah.
within like a week of having them, that's really sad.
Hey, can I take you back to PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale?
Yes.
What is that blue meter down the bottom under your character?
It's your special meter, is it?
Okay.
There's different strength attacks. Like if your blue meter fills up once and it goes to 1, then that'll allow you to do 1 strike, and if all the other characters are within like a close vicinity of you, you can kill them all with 1 hit. But then level 2 is a little bit stronger, and level 3 is like a longer run where you can actually hit one of them and it kills them, and then run to the other guys around you and hit them and kill them as well. So it's just the strength of your...
Okay, so it's not a health. Where's your health?
I don't know if your health is that as well. Like if that starts to go down whilst you're...
That's the thing. When I play that game on the Vita, I haven't actually tried it on the PS3 yet. I don't know if it's any different, but I can't work out how well I'm doing during the match until it's finished, other than by how many times I feel like I've hit the enemy.
Well, just going back on what I just said just before, I don't think there is a health bar as such. I think that you just need to try and build up yours as much as possible and watch the other guys' ones as well. And anytime they come close to hitting a a special move, then you just piss off out of the way of them. So they can't hit you with it.
That game for me is the biggest disappointment. I wanted that game so bad.
Yeah.
When I bought my Vita, it came with it. Like, I got a free game with it, and it was that game. And I played it, and I dead set would have played it for about half an hour, and then I stopped playing it because I didn't know what was going on, and the tutorial showed me how to do all the moves, but it didn't explain anything about how to play the game. All right, I can pull all these moves and punch these guys, but am I playing for points? Am I trying to just kill them as many times as I can? If that's the case, how do I know when they're about to die? How do I know where my health is? I don't know any of this stuff. I don't know if it's just me being ignorant and not putting the time into the game to work it out, or if it's just a shit-made game. But I don't know. I haven't heard bad things about it, but I haven't heard good things about it either.
Especially when you look at games like Smash Brothers and all that kind of stuff, expectations were high for it, but in the end, it's a clusterfuck. It's yeah.
But if it just had a couple of other things like the health bar or something, or if I could probably look into it and find out, but it's just not user sort of friendly to the point where you just work it out because it's that obvious. But I don't know what's going on, and that ruins my experience because I'm just playing it, mashing buttons and all that sort of stuff. And on the easy setting, I win every time, but I don't know why. It's sort of like I'm smashing the buttons as many times as I can, and then eventually when the round ends, I'm like, well, did I win? Ah, yes, I did. Fantastic. It's just shit, in my opinion.
Yeah, well, and as you go through the arcade mode as well, there's different things as you go through. So for the first couple of rounds, first round you'll go up against one person, second round you'll go up against two, third round you'll go up against three, then fourth round you go up against four. And those are all most kills. So in the 3 minutes or however long you want for a round, you need to have the most kills at the end of it, and that determines what character wins. And then it goes on a little bit further in the next ones where you'll have the 4 or the 2 in there, and it's the first person to 3 kills.
Yeah, but I don't even know when I've killed somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'll have to look into it, or maybe somebody might educate me one day on how it works.
Alright, so what have you been playing?
Alright, I played a whole bunch of Destiny, but I've been flicking between games. Destiny hasn't consumed my week, but I just wanted to quickly mention it was early in the week, last week, but the loot cave was nerfed. But I admit I did use it a few times, but I never got anything good out of it. The best I ever got was a few rare items that turned into uncommons. So the blue ones that just turned into greens and all that sort of stuff, and I never got anything of much use out of it. However, there are plenty of alternatives to that loot cave that are still operational and haven't been nerfed yet. So if you're that keen, just Google some stuff. I was going to make a video, I just haven't had the time on the looting area that I use. I've been playing New and Tasty Oddworld. That's the remake of Abes Oddysee. Picked that up last week and played a bit of it. Oh my god, I played it this afternoon and raged. It's not the game's fault, it's purely a user issue. I continually forget. It's got a quick save, quick load feature, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
A game like this really does benefit from it, except I'm too stupid to remember to do the quick save. It's as easy as tapping the touchpad for a quick save and holding the touchpad for a quick load. But you got to remember to do that. And I constantly die and go, shit! I didn't quick save. Fuck! And then I have to go right to the beginning. And you played the original, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's many moons ago. Yeah.
It's a brutal platformer. Like, Abe doesn't fight. All he does is run, jump, and puzzle and all that sort of stuff to kill the enemies, and tricky stuff and chant and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, do the chant to take over them. Yeah.
But yeah, the puzzles are just as frustrating as they were 10, 15 years ago. I don't even know how long. It might be 10 years ago when I first played it or whatever. But oh my god, that quick load, quick save thing that's driving me mental. But yeah, I can't put any blame on the developers there. That's my fault entirely. But what I like about it is they've upgraded it to the point where it's still the original game, but they've modernized it, which makes it a little bit friendlier to play. So back in the original, I don't remember there being a difficulty setting. I'm pretty sure it was just, that's the game, play it, work it out, get to the end. Now it's got
a lot of them were like that, though.
Well, that's it. That's how they used to make the games. It was just, that's the game. Now they've added in easy, normal, I think, and then hard. And then normal, I think, is probably, might be the way it was back then, I don't know. But you can put it on the, I can't remember what it's called. It's like an original setting, which takes away all the updated stuff. But you've got like a health meter now. I don't remember there being a health meter.
No, because you used to get hit once and you were dead.
And you were dead, that's right. But now if you press triangle, you get birds flying above your head. And the amount of birds you've got flying above your head is the amount of health you've got left. And because I've got it set on normal, one of those sligs, that's the yellow dudes with the guns, yep. I got shot by one as I was running away, but I didn't die. I'm like, oh, I'm pretty sure the original you'd be dead. So it's a little bit friendlier. It's not just one-hit kills and things like that, which I appreciate because it is such a hard game. Another thing that is really cool, obviously, other than the graphics are all redone from the ground up and look amazing, and it still controls exactly like it did back in the day. But the original was like a screen-for-screen platformer. So you would walk out of the screen
and into a new one.
And into a new one, and it would flick. Now the camera pans with you, so it's modern. It doesn't change the game.
So it actually flows it a lot better.
It flows heaps better, so you can sort of gauge what's coming up rather than just a big surprise when it all pops onto the screen.
Yeah.
As for controls, there's a few extra movements that Abe does. So when you crouch down, instead of pushing forward and doing a roll, if you push forward slightly, he does kind of like a frog hop, a really slow frog hop, like a human would do if we were imitating a frog. That's the best way I can explain it. Or if you press it full over, then he does the roll. Other than that, I haven't got really too far in it, but it's really hard. The puzzles are the same and really hard still, but it's a good game. I never finished the original. I'm going to try and finish this one, and I don't care if I have to use YouTube to help me through it. But no, I'm really enjoying it. Once I have a bit more of a decent run at it, I'll probably do some sort of a review.
But you've got to remember with this one as well, there is a lot of hidden places.
Yeah, I've heard that.
So I still remember from playing the original on the PS1 that you'd walk into, it's like even in one of the first bits that you're in, you walk along and then there's a certain bit on the floor that you go to and you lift it up and you drop down into a tunnel, and there's about 5 of the other Mudokons there that you can rescue.
Well, that's the thing.
Very easily missed.
I don't think I ever knew about them in the original, but what happened is when I first started playing the game, it says like $2.99 or whatever it is, Mudokons to rescue. Yep. And I thought, all right, I'll try it, because there's a trophy for finishing the game without any of them dying, right? With no casualties. I thought, I'll give it a go. It was like 5 minutes into the game where I've gone, right, fuck it, I give up. Not going to happen, because I thought I'd rescued everyone and it had 0 casualties. And then I went to it must be like a cutscene or whatever. The first screen back, in the background, it said casualties 57. Like, what? How did I go from 0 to 57? And then
that's how many you've missed.
That's how many I missed in the level. So they were just left. And obviously got turned into...
Apparently they've really smashed it with the amount of Mudokons they've put in as well, because there was only 99, if I believe correctly, in the first one.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because I think on the original settings that you can play with in the game, you can play it with the 99.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Or there's a trophy for collecting the 99 of them or something.
Right, yeah. But look, still a good game. Enjoying it. I picked it up because it was on sale for like $23 or whatever it was, down from 33. So it was a good $10 off. That's why I grabbed it. I played the Left Behind DLC for The Last of Us on the PS4, the remastered edition. It's something I never like. I played it on the PS3. I just played through it just for the sake of playing through it. Man, there's a few scenes in the Left Behind DLC. You didn't play that, did you?
No.
There's a scene where Ellie and Riley jump into one of those picture booths where you sit in the little booth and take photos, pull funny faces or whatever. There's that scene there, and it's a particularly close up of both Ellie and Riley. And my God, their faces look amazing. The graphics are so good. And like throughout the game, there's quite a few close-ups, and this is all in-game engine stuff, not cutscenes or anything like that, where you do see quite close-up of the characters, and you can see things on their skin like freckles and dirt and sweat and all these things. It looks so detailed. I recommend playing this on the remastered version and just in awe of the story, the gaps that it fills in the original game, and just how amazing it is. It's fantastic.
I'm actually just looking now at the picture that you put up.
Oh,
the share snap.
Yeah, that's just posted from the actual game because it gives you the option whether you want to do it. So I don't take that as any sort of fidelity or anything like that. That's just a sort of a passing thing. So. But yeah, playing that, I picked up Disney Infinity 2.0 as well.
Yes.
Now, I can't really make too many comments about this game yet. I still don't know what's going on in it. I haven't played it all that much to give it some credit, but from what little I did play, I only played the missions on the Marvel, what do you call it? The Avengers mission that it starts off with, comes out of the box. And I've been running around in the open world for the Avengers, and some of the missions, I think they're side missions. I haven't really grasped exactly how the game story works, but those side missions can be brutal. And I thought this was a kid's game. I failed about 6 times in a row. Just this little escort mission where you got to follow a truck up the road and keep the ice monsters or whatever from destroying it. I couldn't do it. I failed over and over and over. Maybe I could change my character to a different Avenger character and maybe that might help. But I was using Iron Man and the truck kept getting blown up. I just couldn't do it. I don't know. But yeah, very brutal. Apparently I've heard some stories that there's a game making section, like where you can just go in and just create your own games, like platformers and racing games and things like that. Like there's a whole bunch of different things that you can play around with, which I'm really looking forward to. I just got to find the time to give it a go. But either way, if the game sucks, I'm still going to collect. I'm going to try to collect every single one of them. The characters, like the little figurines that you get, because it's kind of like Skylanders. They're cool. And most places you can find them on sale for about $12 each. Like you find any figurines like that are going to cost you $12. Even if you don't have the game, those characters are cool to collect.
Yeah,
they look really good. Yeah, I don't know too much more about it. So, lastly, Injustice: Gods Among Us. I played that on the PS3. Managed to grab Reprimere's copy of it and had a go with that. It's still the same old game, I guess. Just the graphics aren't even better.
I thought you had it on PS3.
I do have it on PS3. I played it on PS4.
Oh, okay.
I tried the PS4 version. It's exactly the same. Identical.
Yep. I've got it on PS4.
If anything, the cutscenes look worse. I don't know how that's possible, but they kind of look terrible. I don't remember them being that bad. But yeah, that's my week. It's been busy, but I've been on holidays, so I've had plenty of time, I guess. So without further ado, shall we move into news?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. All right, first up, Destiny's expansion details were leaked earlier this week. I'm sure you saw that, Sean.
Yes, I didn't really look too much into it just because.
It hasn't been a focus for you. You're not big on
No.
it. Well, what happened is there were some videos that appeared online which showed a bug that apparently it locked all of the missions, but then it revealed some like extra missions and things that said, that your expansions are required. So it showed extra story, strikes, and raids that are coming in the 2 expansions that will be out in December this year. Now, people were speculating that this is all DLC that's on the disc and it's just going to be unlocked come December and all that sort of stuff. It's been addressed from Bungie, so they've made some comments about it, and they've been quite casual about it. I quite appreciate it, but let me read it out. It says, "Hey Bungie community, I hope you had a nice weekend. We noticed that you noticed that we already have plans for upcoming content packs in Destiny. We do. They have activity names which may or may not change, and we have a really good idea of what they're going to contain. They even have placeholder names in the director." I don't know what that means, as you've already discovered. "But neither of the expansion packs we've announced are finished. People at Bungie are hard at work to complete content for our first post-launch pack, The Dark Below. As I type these words, it will be finalized soon. It releases in December. Soon we'll detail it out for you so you can see exactly what we've been working on. Thanks for playing. Thanks for the passion. We know you want details. We'll talk more soon." So they've assured us as well that it's not on the disc. It's not finished yet. So whatever did show up were basically just placeholders. So they've put it in there as in, all right, we'll add the storyline, the bits, the extra bits expansion into these sections on the map, but we haven't actually done them yet. So that's what they are.
These updates are going to be massive for the DLC.
Yeah. How big was the beta? I can't remember.
I think that was about
20?
12.
12. No, you're right. No, you're right. I think there was about 12 gig. If they're... See, they've got the maps, presuming... I don't know. I don't know if... From what has been released, it looks like they're using the planets that are already there.
Yeah.
Because there was stuff on the moon. Those maps, that the screenshots that I saw depicted the moon rather than some other planet. So I don't know if they're going to give us another planet or just maybe unlock some doors that are on the moon. Because I know, remember how you were saying you went in the wrong direction. You got stuck because a door wouldn't open.
Yeah.
I'm picking that something like that might open up rather than extra planets at this stage. There's also a massive set of doors on the tower. Where you spawn into the tower, if you go to the left, I think it's to the left where you can go. I think Xur was there the first week or whatever. There's a massive sort of door there, which looks like there's something behind it. I'm picking something like that, rather than extra areas, extra planets. It's going to be some doors that are previously locked that are going to unlock for us in the DLC. But either way, I'm sold on it. I'll definitely be getting it.
I'm not really sold on that as yet. I need to play it a bit more, I think.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's one of those games as well. Look, I mean, I'm not going to spend the rest of my life playing that and that only, but I will go back to it quite a fair bit and put hours into it. All right. Well, what else? What have you got, Sean?
The PS Vita edition of Minecraft is now in final testing with Sony. So after all the crap they had with it, failing the test and all that kind of stuff, it's been resubmitted again. And yeah, I don't know, we could see this in a day or two.
Well, I've got Minecraft on the PC, iPad, PS3, PS4. Do I need it on the Vita?
Yeah, why not?
It depends on how much it is as well. You've got it on most of those things. Are you going to get it on the Vita?
I will, because those who own the title on PS3 will receive the Vita version for free.
Oh, okay, then me too.
Yeah.
I'm in. Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yes.
Even if we've already upgraded to the PS4 version?
Yeah, well, you've still got it on your PS3 download list, so
Yeah.
freebie.
Well, in that case, I'll definitely be getting it.
Yeah.
I did not know that. That's cool. I wonder how much it's going to be, though.
It says here, those who own the title on PS3 will receive the Vita version for free. Players can alternatively get both versions bundled together for $19.99 with cross-save capability. This feature extends to any DLC bought on either platform.
Okay, so if you don't have the PS3 version, you'll pay for the PS3 version, but get that as well on the Vita.
Yeah, and also on the retail disc of the PS4 will be released on October 3 in Europe and October 7th in the US. So I'm guessing we might get it the 3rd. We usually go with Europe, don't we?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so...
That's the disc version of
of
PS4.
Minecraft.
Yeah. Cool.
Kind of seems like a waste of a disc, doesn't it?
Considering it's like 200 megabytes.
Yeah, 200 megabytes.
Oh, well.
They'll sell.
They'll sell, definitely. Some people don't have the internet, so. All right, well, we'll go on to the next piece of news. I've got Zelda fans are remaking Ocarina of Time in 2D. Does that sound interesting to you?
I want to know what kind of 2D. Is it like 2D platform? Is it 2D like the original Zelda game? Is it?
Yeah, it's like what's that game? Something in Time. I've got it written down here somewhere, but I'm out of order now because you've asked the question ahead of where I was. There it is, A Link to the Past.
Yeah.
So yeah, the top down, like the original Zelda games. But I think the best thing about this isn't a game developer. This isn't even an indie developer. These are the fans just doing it.
Yeah.
If you head over to the website, which is OOT, which is Ocarina of Time, -2d.com, that's the website where it's all laid out for you, who's doing what. But it looks like and it's got credits there as to who's done what. So it looks like what they've done is from a forum where they've just said, oh, I'm good at doing art. Do you want me to? I'll design some sprites. And then this person did the sprite for this. Somebody else has gone, yeah, I can do the spiders, whatever they're called, the sculptures or whatever. And all these different people are putting their input in towards this game. The game looks amazing. It looks like a genuine top-down Zelda game. And basically what they've done is they've completely recreated, and their aim is to recreate everything from the original 3D version, including the cutscenes, all of the characters, and all of the dungeons. And the music's been remastered to like 16-bit music that you would kind of expect from maybe a Super Nintendo or something. And there's a playable demo already out, and I had a quick go of it. It looks fantastic for what it is. I'm really impressed. And the website says that it's 10% complete, so they're not too far into it. But this is just the fans punching something together.
Yeah, I'll just read the little blurb that they got here on their about page. It says, Ocarina of Time 2D is a 2D remake of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time that is styled like ALTTP. It has been attempted many times by many different authors, the first attempt of which was over a decade ago. This embodiment of Ocarina of Time 2D will use no already existing engine and no utilities such as Game Maker. While building it from scratch is slow and old-fashioned, this method of programming will grant full control over everything, resulting in a high-quality product. We hope you all like it. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm mainly impressed by. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the Zelda series. I love the Zelda lore, but I've never really enjoyed... Well, I haven't actually had a good crack at those top-down ones, but I didn't like Ocarina of Time. Too old school for me, but I just really like what they're doing here. Like that, what you just read out, I think is phenomenal. And good on them. I think they're doing really well. So check out the website, oot-2d.com. So there you go. All right, Sean, what have you got?
All right, so real life and gaming life is starting to converge a bit at the moment with the release of FIFA 15. Luis Suarez is nowhere to be seen.
Oh,
So
where'd you go,
he
Louis?
was the one that got done for biting in the World Cup, and there's a you can't use him in FIFA 15. He's been suspended in game, and he will be available on October 26th, which is when his real life ban's up. So
he's been redrafted for The Last of Us 2 as a clicker.
Yeah, so they've got like a little thing where you get your emails and stuff in game. So if you go to selecting, they'll say, please be aware that Luis Suarez is currently serving a suspension and will not be available for selection until 26th of October 2014.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, well, you know, like he's one of the best players in the world, but you do have 15,000 other players to choose from in the game. So
Is that how many players there are in it?
yeah.
Far out.
So they said there's one way that you can play with him. It's in the basic play now mode, but if you're using like the match day, you won't be able to use him.
Well, that's realism. Good stuff.
But just reading further on, so this month NFL running back Ray Price was suspended indefinitely and released by his team for his role in a domestic violence scandal now roiling the league. Rice was completely pulled from all modes of Madden NFL 15. They're pretty serious about. Well, I guess they're trying to make it as lifelike as possible, aren't they? So
well, yeah, and you know, they probably don't want to promote that kind of behaviour, and whatever money that he was getting for having his name in the game, they'll probably can all that too. So
yeah, and they've got to be careful as well. They don't want to get one of those worst companies in America gigs again like they did.
Yeah, what was it?
Was it last year? It was because people disagreed with the player that was on the cover of Madden. And there was a whole heap of things to do with the release of the DRM and SimCity not working correctly on launch and stuff like that. So
yeah, good memory.
Don't mess with gamers.
All right, move on to my next piece of news. Being my last, Pokemon trading game has been released in the UK, US, and Australia. I don't know if I'm speaking out of turn here because I didn't really look into it, but I'm pretty sure this is the first like Nintendo IP that's on a platform that isn't Nintendo.
I think you'd be right.
I can't think of, off the top of my head, any other Nintendo anything that's been on anything other than Nintendo. So this is a Pokemon on an Apple device, on your iPad. I don't think it's out on iPhone, and it's not out on Android yet. But yeah, you can play it on your iPad now. It's all you got to do is jump on the App Store, search for Pokemon TCG. It's free to play. It's got some microtransactions or in-app purchases, if you will. It's 504 megabytes to download, and it requires iOS 7 or later to play. I haven't had a chance to get it because I've only just seen it today. I think it's only just come up today, and I think it only just finished downloading before we started the podcast. So I haven't actually played it yet, but I'll definitely give that a go for sure.
I'm just having a look at it now, and I just typed Nintendo into the store, and it does look like there hasn't been anything else that's come close. But the pictures up for the Pokemon trading card game looks pretty tidy, pretty nice. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't imagine that Nintendo would officially do anything without it being half decent, but yeah, I really don't think that Nintendo have any Nintendo characters have been on any other platform.
No.
Other than arcade, which still doesn't really count because it's an officially licensed product still.
Yeah, so I don't even know. I've never been interested in Pokemon. I've never played any of the games and all that kind of stuff, but I do like Hearthstone, so if it's anything like that, then
yeah, hopefully.
Go, eh?
Yeah, hopefully. That'd be really cool. If it was nice and simple like Hearthstone, I could see myself getting into it because I like those Pokemon characters. They're pretty cool. And each individual one have their personalities. Like when I collect my Pokemon, I'll get them and I'll look at them and go, oh, that guy looks like a dweeb, or this guy looks mad, chunky and strong, or this one looks like he can fuck you up and stuff like that. I like them. I think they're really cool. Brings back my inner 15-year-old child.
I just really don't have any idea what what they are or anything like that. So
Well, I'm not
I'll
very
give it a
good.
go.
Unless they were in Pokemon Blue or X and Y, I'm lost.
Mm.
And
I
the only
just
two
remember
games
on
I
an
played.
older podcast with Hughes bagging me out using Pokemon names, and just all went over my head. Something about
Oh,
someone used Harden or something.
yeah, I
I think it was Jason.
it was Jason doing it. Yeah, look, I didn't really understand him either. I probably went along with it because he was making fun of you, but
Yeah.
whatever. I probably didn't get it either.
All right, the Cruise closed beta is coming to console this week.
Oh, is
So
that
if you
this
missed
week?
out,
Is it?
yeah. So if it
Wait,
looks like you missed out the PC version of it or anything, it actually looks like it goes live tomorrow. So I'm
so
still waiting on my email.
so here, whoa. Just keep in mind that this goes
Oh,
live
well,
on Sunday, coming Sunday,
it's
which would
due
be
to
the 4th. Sorry, the 5th.
it might be today, which is the 30th when we're recording. So
All right, so
a couple of
basically,
days ago.
by the time people are listening to this, it should already be up, and it's going to be up for a week.
Yeah,
So you should still be able to. Well, you need a code though, don't you?
yeah. So you're still able to get that at Ubisoft.com.
Did you get a code?
So I haven't got one yet. No, I
No,
got
me
one
neither.
I got one for the PC version.
Yeah, same.
Downloaded it, which was 18 gig or something. Downloaded it, went to get into it, and wouldn't let me on.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, I haven't got
And this
mine
is
yet.
why we beta test.
That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, by the time you're listening to this, you might have a couple of days left if you've got a code.
Yeah. So it's been nearly a year since they promised it would be out, because we were playing it at the EB Expo last year, and they're going, it's going to be out next year. It's going to be out like next month. And we're like, awesome, this looks cool. And then, yeah, so it's nearly been a year. It's going to launch officially on November 11th for PC, Xbox One, and PS4. 60 frames per second, 1080p on PC, locked to 30 frames per second on console.
That's disappointing.
Yes. But it does look pretty.
Wonder what Drive Club's going to be like. Do we know? Is that going to be 60 frames?
Not 100% sure, but just a little bit more news on Drive Club is that that's going to release on the 7th of October, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be getting it for free with PS Plus. Like they said, a dumbed down version of it.
Yeah. Right, what else have you got?
All right, I'll try and quickly smash through this. PlayStation Home, you know, that little world you have on your PS3?
Yeah, that strange thing that just took up too much space on my hard drive, so I never kept it.
Was like a Sims kind of thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're closing its doors worldwide in March 2015.
Oh, better quick get your fix now.
Yeah, so that's just for anybody that's interested in that. I still remember when I worked for Game many years ago, I actually had a spacesuit in PlayStation Home, which was a game-themed one. So I used to just run around the world in my spacesuit.
And people could actually buy props and things like that. Pay real money.
Yep.
Wow. I never spent a cent in there.
Shadow of Mordor. They've released the details for the season pass, which is going to be $25. Whole heap of extra playable missions and all that kind of stuff. Runes, skins, new mode, which is like an endless challenge mode, they said, and a couple of other challenge modes actually. But the big thing with this is that one of the playable missions, which is going to be in the season pass, is to actually fight Sauron. So if you know much about the Lord of the Rings world, Sauron's the actual main bad guy in the whole Lord of the Rings, and you'd think that he'd be your main boss at the end of the game. No, DLC, got to pay for him.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's rude. Wow, these developers are fetching for some slack. That's what Destiny's done. That's pissed off a lot of people. It's only half the story, if that. I won't be getting it anyway.
Yeah.
So.
It looks good, and it looks like one of, like, 'cause I like the Lord of the Rings and stuff like that. It's one of those games that, like, if you can pull off a good Lord of the Rings game, which I don't think they have been able to yet, then it'll be awesome. And it's just like Battlefront's going to be if they can pull it off the Star Wars Battlefront. It's going to be.
I'll wait for the reviews. I won't be getting it day one. If it comes back and it's a really good game, I might give it a go. Hey, it might even teach me a thing or two about Lord of the Rings, because I don't know anything about it. All I know is that a couple of midgets chuck a ring into a big hole and there's a big fiery vagina in the sky.
Yep.
That's about it.
That's about it.
We need Red so he could stuck in his Miss you, Red. I know you're listening.
So we'll just go to quick things before we move on to What's That Sound. This week, we would have been already to the EB Expo.
Oh yeah, that's coming this weekend, isn't it? So
yeah. So there's what games are you most excited about playing?
I am
got a list here of what's going to be there, but
run through that so you can refresh my memory.
Okay, so Alien Isolation.
Ooh, that one, Alien Isolation. I've heard this from several sources, and I tend to agree with it. It's not the place, not the time, nor the place to try that game.
Meaning?
Well, you're most likely going to be right next to me. Reprimi's going to be there.
I'll be recording you shitting your pants.
No, that's not what I'm getting at. There's going to be people everywhere. There's going to be no atmosphere whatsoever.
Yes.
You know what I mean? That's the type of game where you need headphones on and you need to be focused on the screen.
Dark room.
Yeah. This is just going to be people everywhere. Unless they've got booths set up.
Unless we're able to get a hold of that when we go in early.
Well, maybe. We'll have a look. But yeah, I don't know. If it's just a typical setup that they've had in the past where you walk up to a TV that's bolted to a wall and you have a go, I think I might not try it.
Yeah. Well, it's only a couple of days away, actually, because I think that one there's due to come out on the 10th. Yeah,
early October it is. So that's, I don't know, that might not be the best environment. What's the next one you got?
The Assassin's Creeds. So we've got Assassin's Creed Rogue and Assassin's Creed Unity as well.
Yep, I'll be keen to play them.
Yep.
Just a quick go to see how the controls work.
Hardline?
No. Don't care.
That's pretty much mine as well. As a Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, I'm not going to bother.
It'll just be the multiplayer, wouldn't it?
Yeah, there's no point lining up for that massive amount of time. Same with Battlefield Hardline. The lines are always massive, full of... Yeah, I'm not going to bother. One I do want to have a go of is Borderlands, the pre-sequel.
Yeah, I've never really played much of the Borderlands game, but I'll give that a go.
You've already bought it, but Disney Infinity 2.0 will be there.
Yeah, I've already played that.
Drive Club.
Maybe they can explain to me how to play it.
Yes, with all the other 4-year-olds lining up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dead Island 2.
Yes.
So that'll be pretty awesome. I can't wait to see their big presentation on that, which I'm sure we'll get. Evolve. I really want to get my hands on this one here. Yep. Plays the monster, or I think it's the other four other characters.
Yeah, you've got four human characters versus you, which you are a big monster. And at the beginning, you're weak as piss, and you just basically need to run away from them until you can evolve. And if you take them out, you grow extra limbs and all that sort of stuff, which makes you stronger.
So that's how it works, does it?
Yeah, if you can pick one off, it'll evolve you and make you even stronger to a point where then you're a force to be reckoned with, and you can just go and fuck them up. Yeah, it looks like a really good concept for a game. So yeah, I want to try that.
Awesome. Far Cry 4.
Yes, I do want to try that as well. That's definitely on my list.
All right, so FIFA 15, that's just come out. It's just going to be FIFA 14 without Luis Suarez by the looks of it.
Yeah.
And there's the new pitch on it. So the
pitch wears out.
Roads. Yeah, the pitch of roads as you play it or something along those.
Yeah, I played the FIFA 15 demos out. I tried that. Yeah, it wears out.
Yeah.
It's great.
All right, Formula 1.
No.
Unless they've actually got like a racing wheel set up kind of thing.
Yeah, that's good fun. We did that last year with was it GTA? Not GTA. Gran Turismo 5 was it?
No, I think
Forza,
yeah.
Forza 5. 4.
4.
4 it was. Yeah, 5 wasn't
Yeah.
out then.
So we've got Forza Horizon 2.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gauntlet.
Yes, that's actually available, isn't it, on Steam?
Is it?
I saw a little thing today. Let me just bring it up, but I'm pretty sure. Oh, the new Steam, scary. How do I go back to that front bit? Tells me new things.
The store.
Uh,
Yeah, there we go. Gauntlet 1999.
So it is
Just loading.
23rd of September. It's been out for a bit.
Huh?
Yeah, there you go. She's out. It looks
Awesome.
kind of like Diablo.
Yeah, sort of saying dungeon crawler kind of thing.
Yeah.
Awesome. Halo Master Chief Collection.
Yes. Yep. I do want to try that.
Will you be busting your moves out to Just Dance 2015?
No.
No? No, you don't want that song is still stuck in my head from last year.
What was it?
Stay up all night to get lucky.
Oh, that's right.
Stay up all night. Every time you walk past, it was playing, and it just played non-stop all day.
I'll happily watch the dances for a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that was alright, wasn't
It was alright.
it? Kingdom Hearts HD 2.5 remix.
No, don't care.
No?
No.
Not a fan of the Kingdom Hearts?
I've never played it, so I've got no interest.
Oh, awesome. Yeah.
What is it? What type of game is it?
It's a mix of... I don't know if I'm going to probably get absolutely shot for these comments, but it's a mix between Disney and Final Fantasy.
Oh, yeah, that's the genre or like the theme, but like, what do you do? Like, is it
I don't know about this one.
what type of combat? Nah, but the past ones.
Oh, the past ones. It's just I'm not really
Like,
sure.
is
It's
it a
just
Ratchet
like
and Clank sort of run around
Yeah.
and bash shit?
run around and bash it.
Yeah, action
Yeah.
adventure.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris.
Yes.
So that's the one that's coming to all platforms, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
But is it like the other ones?
Like,
Like the way it looks like in that?
what are you referring to?
Oh, is it like a third person?
It's a isometric top-down dungeon crawler style.
Like Diablo?
It's Tomb Raider Diablo, yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, we've got Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham.
Yes.
With it being the 75th anniversary of... Sorry, I'm sneezing my ass off. I'm trying to mute it as I go. Oh.
Hey, you
Yeah.
did good.
Yeah, so it's the 75th anniversary of Batman this year as well, so I think the PlayStation's actually getting an exclusive content pack,
Of course it is.
and it's going to have things like the old school 1960s Batmobile and stuff like that in it.
Fuck, I'm over this exclusive shit. Whether it's for or against the console that I own, I've had enough of it. I just think leave the exclusive shit to the, what do you call them? Like the exclusive games, like I don't even know what words I'm trying to say. Help me out here.
The platform exclusives.
The platform exclusive, like, okay, Halo is only on the Xbox and Uncharted is only on the PlayStation, so neither of them are going to get each other's games. But when it comes to cross-platform games, enough with the exclusive crap. There's always rubbish like one extra car or a golden gun or something stupid. And they advertise it like it's the most amazing thing. You're going to go and buy that console because it has this.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
No. It is nice to get things though.
Oh, just give it to both.
Yeah.
If you have
why
the
be
consoles,
that petty about it? Like, you've got to program it for one. It's not that hard to.
that's
program
it. Like, you can play the game on both. Is whatever that is, that small bit of gear, is that really going to sway someone's decision? It's a $500-600 decision, right? It's not going to be swayed against some imaginary piece of weapon. I just think it's a poor tactic. I don't think it works, and I think the only thing it does is enrage the others that don't get it.
Platform exclusive, Little Big Planet 3.
Yeah.
New characters.
Yeah.
One flies, one's fat.
My biggest
Sock.
the downfall that sort of I've experienced with that game is I've never had anyone constantly to play it with. Not to mention the PS3 was shit online anyway because there was no party chat and things like that. So it was that didn't help it. So maybe a next gen version.
I think it's going to
better.
be good on PS4.
Yeah.
I think it will be a lot better, and it'll suit the console.
Well, I'm not getting it till somebody else I know gets it.
I'll be getting it.
Well, then I'll wait for you to pick it up.
Yep. Middle-earth: Shadow of Mordor. We spoke about that earlier.
Yeah, I'll give that a go.
Mortal Kombat X.
Yes, I do want to play that.
Yep. Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution. Next. NBA 2K15.
We don't have another hour for you to say the title of that game.
NBA 2K15.
No.
Project Cars.
Yes.
SingStar Ultimate Party.
No.
Skylanders Trap Team.
No.
Sleeping Dogs Definitive Edition.
I'll get it, but no, I don't care about playing it.
I don't care about playing it there. I'd just like to see what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's actually worth getting it if it's going to be that much different or not.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Here's one you probably will, or the next couple you will. Sunset Overdrive.
Yes, I think that's the whole reason I'm buying an Xbox One soon.
Yeah. Super Smash Bros.
Yes.
The Crew, which will hopefully be playing the beta before we even go. The Division.
Yes.
Yes, Tom Clancy's.
So is that playable?
I'm not sure, 100% sure if it's playable. These are just the ones that they're confirmed are going to be there.
Yeah,
so it could be one like when they did South Park last year. They never actually had a playable of it. You just went into a little room and they showed you a video.
Either way, whatever it is, I want to know about that game, The Division.
Yep. The Evil Within.
Yes. Yep.
I'm interested. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Nope.
No?
No.
No, I'm interested. I'll give that a go. I enjoyed the Witcher on PC. I think I had the whole...
No, you didn't. One.
The original one. I've got the Witcher 1 and 2 on my Steam.
Yeah, I believe you've got them, but I don't think you enjoyed them.
No?
No.
No? Okay.
How long did it take you to finish the first one?
I didn't finish it.
How long did it take you to finish the second one?
I haven't finished either. I just enjoyed playing them, though.
That's
WWE 2K15.
No.
No? And that's it?
That's it.
That's what they got on there.
Plenty of good games to see. So the next episode will be a special and us talking all about the games that we played that you didn't because you live in another state or couldn't get there or whatever. So we're bringing it to you via this podcast because that's the kind of cool guys we are.
Did you want to tell them our secret about what we've got for Friday at the EB Expo?
You can tell them. It's not really a secret, but go ahead.
We actually got media passes.
Yeah.
Those people walking around with the badges going, let me in, let me in.
We're going to have cameras and video cameras and that's about it.
Yeah.
And we're going to bug celebrity people and say, hey,
come here, talk to us.
What do you think about this game?
Yeah. And
Hey,
I'll probably do most of the talking because Luke will be going, oh, yeah, well, how long did it take you to finish it?
No, I go up to Barjo and go, hey, Barjo, listen to episode 13 of the Aussie Gamers Express podcast. Sean called you a douchebag. That's this guy here. Trust me, punch him out. He deserves it.
And then he'll try and hit me like a girl.
Oh, anyway, while you guys are squabbling, I'll go and have some nice little words to Hex.
Yeah.
And then I'll be
then you'll have a restraining order.
and sore testicles.
Yes.
From being kicked.
All right. What's that sound?
Let's do What's That Sound?
I think it's time we stop. Children, watch that sound. Everybody look what's going down.
All right, last week's What's That Sound? What was it, Sean?
Silent Hill.
You freak. I don't know how you got that, but you got that. In post-production, I put in a bit of a clue at the beginning of the show. You picked up on it and thought it was somebody having an orgasm during the intro.
It sounded like it.
Well, that is...
What the hell is this?
That is what it sounds like, but it's not.
What is it?
It's from the PT demo, the Silent Hills demo.
Okay, but what's the noise of? Is it
Oh,
just
I've
anything
got
specific or?
Yeah, it is. I've got it here somewhere. Where did I put that file? It's sounds from the Hell Lament of Lisa.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what that means. That might be a section of the game or something. That's who the girl is that's making those weird noises. But anyway, that's what that was. That was the little hint. It was from Silent Hill, the original on the PS1 back in the day. We had 3 people enter so far. Now, keeping in mind this show is being recorded on the 30th of September, the Tuesday. The competition does run through till Sunday, so there may be some people who win and get it right between now and then. Unfortunately, I don't have a crystal ball, so I can't really credit them. But the people who have got it correct first, Sean, you know at least one of them.
Would be Rusky.
Rusky Big Muskie did get last week's one. We also had James Edmondson and Ben Ross. Now, it's not normal that I would give out to everyone, but they had a go, and I gave them all a prize. So
Nice.
Thank you very much to everyone that listens to our show and has a crack and sends us a message telling us what they think it is. All right, without further ado, have a listen to this week's What's That Sound? What do you reckon?
Oh,
This one was meant to be Rusky proof.
yeah?
I'm trying to make this you proof as well. I went into my Dropbox and changed the name of the file.
It's actually the start of isn't it the start of the podcast? Where you have that noise at the start? Oh no, like it's mashed into the startup tune, isn't it?
Well, this is the startup tune.
Yeah.
And this is What's That Sound? It's similar.
Alright.
But do you know what that sound is?
I was thinking it's
If you get this,
yeah,
I'm out.
you're out.
Never doing it again.
The Space Invaders.
Oh, fuck. I thought you were right then, but you're not.
No? Oh.
No. Oh.
One more.
Or you want to hear it again?
Yeah.
You fucking better not get this.
I know that explosion.
No, you don't.
I do.
All right, if you guys know what this fuck is.
Oh.
While you have an orgasm like the Lament of Lisa, anybody else that thinks they know what that sound is, then send us a message to the Aussie Gamers Express Facebook page with what you think it is. And if you're correct, I'll give you a free game, but Sean's not going to get it right this week. And neither's Rusky. Nah, Rusky will get it, I bet. I bet!
It's like R-type.
Nah, it's not. You run out of time.
You're going to have to tell me. Yeah.
I'm not telling you.
Get in.
Yes, I win. Yeah. All right. Well, look, anyone that's listening, like I said, send us a message if you think you know what that is, and I'll send you a free game if I've still got some left. No, I heard you just.
Oh, I'm just.
Go.
I was just. Yeah.
You don't know what it is.
Nah.
No.
Nah. Oh, it's coming and going. I can see something in my head, but I'm like, oh, is it that or is it not? No, it's just. Nah. I'll leave it open.
Fantastic. All right, that's the end of the show.
Awesome.
Did you hear that?
You got a printer?
I did. That's paper. That's the show notes have been printed off on the paper the last few weeks. I've just been reading it off the screen. I hate reading off the screen for the show because I can't put down pen markings and notes on the page, which frustrates me. And I finally picked up a new printer, which has, what is it? ePrint.
Yes.
I can print shit from my phone and my iPad. That's so good. But yes, I have a piece of paper in my hands. Allow me to read this.
Oh,
what?
Sorry.
No, you don't.
So not Metroid.
No, it's not Metroid.
No.
But
Okay.
we've moved on. We're not in that segment anymore.
All right. Okay.
We're finished for this week, so why not take this opportunity to head over to our Facebook page and give our Aussie Gamers Express page a like. Tell your friend, your mum, your sister, your auntie, even your dog's page or whatever. Get them to like us. Just type in... No, don't even type it in. You know where Facebook is. Type in the search, Aussie Gamers Express, and like our page. That'd be great, because we're awesome and we do heaps for the Aussie gaming community. So says me. While you're at it, subscribe to our podcast that you're listening to now using iTunes, Stitcher, and TuneIn Radio. And just search for Aussie Gamers Express. Kind of sound like I'm telling people what to do, don't I, today? That's a bit rude. I know. Well, do it if you like. It's up to you. You can go and find us on Twitter, at Twitter.
One of them. At
Somewhere.
Aussie Gamers 12.
at Aussie Gamers 12. Get it over and done with, he said. And we're also on Twitch, twitch.tv or whatever it is. Follow Aussie Gamers TV. And we've got snail mail as well. You can send some stuff to us. PO Box 130, Cranebrook, New South Wales 2749. Excited about my paper and my printer. After the show, I'm going to get my phone and print some useless shit just because I can.
Awesome.
All right, well, that's it. Do you have anything else to say before we close up?
No.
All right, let's close the shutters. I've been Luke 1.
I've been Thorncliffe.
And Red has not been Red.
No.
See you next
week.
week.
He's been blue.
Yes, Red has been blue. Wait, if he's red and he's been blue, red and blue makes purple. Purple is legendary.
Huh?
Is that
I
right?
thought purple was Grimace.
I was trying
Barney
to say
the
something
dinosaur.
nice. See ya.
See ya.